Hi, my name's Joe Biggs. I'm a Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. I've been training and teaching Jiu-Jitsu since 1981, and also at times during that I fought competitively, both semi and full contact, normal kickboxing, sport Jiu-Jitsu and stick fighting. Around 1994 I started to become more interested in what they call the inner game of martial arts, or the mental aspect of sports enhancement, and I was very lucky to train with two people. One whose probably name is just so familiar is Mr. Paul McKenna, or now Dr. Paul McKenna, and his partner Dr. Richard Bandler. They started to introduce the concept of NLP, or neuro-linguistic programming, and sports hypnosis to the UK community, and I was very privileged to have a chance to do lots of training with them for the next 6 years and be part of the assistance team there, helping to teach other people these skills. The reason why I was very interested in sports hypnosis, because when I fought competitively, on several occasions I was at the top of my game and everything went really well, and other times, although I had the same physical skills, I trained just as hard, I was fitter than the other person. For some reason inside I just didn't quite feel right. My mental game wasn't quite there, and obviously I performed abysmally, so abysmally I really don't want to remember it. However, what it did give me was an insight into how two people with the same skills, the same experience, the same training could perform, and one could perform with maybe a 50% greater capacity and the other could perform with maybe 50% less capacity. So how does that work? Well, from therapy, and in particular hypnosis, if people can use their inner communication skills to stop smoking, to lose weight, to gain phobia, to find the courage to stand up and jump out of aeroplanes, and also if people can get up on stage and make a complete fool of themselves, surely that ability to communicate could do something to the martial artists. I was very interested in this, and there's lots of phenomena that I saw, from losing car keys to, I don't know whether you've been driving along the road and just all of a sudden you just didn't remember what happened for the last 5 minutes or 2 minutes. You had an experience that could have been described as a little bit hypnotic or something. Now these experiences for us, when we're training people like our fighters, means that for them to stretch better, we can give them an extra 2 inches, because if they're relaxed and can drop down into a nice hypnotically relaxed state, can actually feel the heat in their muscles and move that around their body, then they can relax and stretch better. If people believe, and really believe, that they can actually be the next world champion, then that's the first steps to actually becoming the world champion. And also, if people can just start to think that they can actually have more speed in their punches, or just a greater ability to relax and communicate to themselves, I think these are the kind of tools that kept my interest in hypnosis. More recently, we've been working with lots of different people, and hopefully now I'm going to show you with my companion, who's going to come over, and we're going to show you a few tricks of the trade and a few tools of the trade that you can incorporate into your martial arts training.